The fear of missing out, or FOMO as it's often described, is very, very, very potent. And I've been thinking about that a lot recently, specifically because of the solar eclipse that just happened that literally just happened yesterday as I am recording this. I don't know when I'm going to get this video out, but hopefully it will not be too long of a wait or a delay in between. But yeah, I was not in the path of totality. I was not that fortunate. However, I did get to see that like 92% coverage, which was still pretty insane if you ask me. But you know, all of the days leading up to the eclipse was just a whole mix of energies, and I was getting a ton and a ton of FOMO because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to see the full eclipse. I wasn't going to be in the path of totality because I just did not want all of the travel and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, everything that I've been able, oh man, that's a really cool area. Everything that I've been able to, learn about the eclipse, it's like totality was the way to see it, man. Like that's just like an entirely different world. I mean, no pun intended. But like the days leading up to the eclipse was just like a cavalcade of FOMO. And I don't really feel, FOMO that often. I'm kind of not, whoa, that's fantastic that we have that. But yeah, FOMO is one of those things that like, it just hits different, like not to be cliche or anything like that, but I think it's one of those universal, just human feelings, A lot of things can transcend beyond language, but the fear of missing out and the fear of missing something important or something that you want to do is so, so powerful. And I'm going to try to refrain from talking about the eclipse a lot because I want to make another video on that where I specifically talk about my feelings about the eclipse. I have a couple things in mind for that. And so I just want this video to be about like the feeling of the fear of missing out in general, because it holds so many of us back, me included. I'm not immune to, the fear of missing out. I wish I had fish. Oh my God, I wish I had fish. Well, I'll have to leave that for a separate day. But yeah, I don't often get FOMO, which is why I felt like it was notable this time around. I'm one of those, do you like melon seeds? Do you just like seeds in general? Well, you don't like melon seeds, but you will take them. I will make you. I did not expect to get a parrot. What shall we name you? I don't have a name tag, but you will be named Green. Or what am I doing? You guys can name them in a comment. But yeah, the fear of missing out is not something that I feel often. And when I do, it's about like big things. Like I don't get the fear of missing out of like not going to a party. I don't get the fear of missing out for not playing a game, right? What I do get the fear of missing out the most strongly, though, is, oh my God, you're so picky. You're such a picky eater, but I love you. You will just teleport to me, right? If you're not sat down. Come on. Yeah, there we are. That's so good. Look at us. I'm getting so distracted. I really need to not get distracted like this. But anyways, let's move on. Friends, newfound friends. Whoa, that's kind of cool. This would be a good area for a base, as I say all the time, but I never build bases where I say I'm going to build bases. Anyways, distractions. I often get the fear of missing out, not from like the game that I'm not playing that everyone else is playing. I don't get the fear of missing out from the, any other topic, but the one that I do, but the kinds of topics that I actually do kind of feel a little bit of FOMO around are like the big existential ones, which can be entirely separate, conversations in and of themselves. But I get the fear of missing out, and I feel FOMO the most when I think about what just happened. Oh, right. I have a pet now. I saw something blue and I'm like, huh? The fear of missing out for me hits the most when I'm thinking about stuff like this channel, things that I want to do, when I feel like I cannot make a project in the time that I want to. And it's kind of related to social media, I guess, if I'm to really reflect on it, right? Because you see all these other influencers making it at 19, 20, and 21. And when you don't make it by then, you kind of feel a little bit, I don't want to say hopeless, but you feel a little bit frustrated. You feel a little bit let down, and that's totally normal, I think. And I'm saying this as someone who often struggles with this concept myself, as hopefully a means for me to think about it more. But man, isn't this an area? I also don't have a bed, I just realized, and it's absolutely getting nighttime. I brought enough iron to make some shears just in case I found some sheep, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that lucky. Yo, look at this little bit of an island. Are you kidding me? Let's somehow get down and try to make it to a little bit of safety, climb a tree and just talk, I guess. Because now that I'm out here in the wilderness, I don't know if it will be safe to just wander around in the jungle. Can I finesse this? Yes, I can. But yeah, I mean, like, whoa. Calm down there, buddy boy. That is why I want to get on this tree. That is also why I want to get on this tree. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I guess I should wrap up this video because I'm not going to move the rest of this video because I will be too scared. And this is a jungle and very treacherous, as you can see. What am I hearing? Oh, right, the parrots. They mimic things around them. I totally forgot that you guys do that, and you are creepy as hell when you do it. Anyways, yeah, I guess I'm just going to sit here and talk while my parrots also talk to me in monster talk. That's so weird. I never remember that they do it. But yeah, anyways, that aside, I think the fear of missing out for me hits a bit different when I think about those deep topics. I don't know why the other ones don't really matter that much to me. I can't really give you tips on how not to feel it for things as simple as video games or anything like that. I don't know. All that I know is that all the pressure that we feel in our normal lives, whether it comes from family pressure or more outside pressures like social media and seeing and comparing ourselves to others, all that's absolute trash. It's bullshit. Don't listen to it unless you kind of have to for I don't know, financial reasons or any other responsibility. That aside, just be smart, right? But otherwise, know that the fear of missing out tends to be bullshit. I find that there's two different ways you can deal with the fear of missing out. One, you can just call it bullshit and then just move on with your normal activities or the things that you want to do as normal. Or you could, and I'm not the best at this yet, but you could, so I've heard, you could use it as motivation. You could, instead of being defeated and sad that you might not ever, make the things that you want to make, or that you're too late to make what you want to make, you could just make it. I mean, you just could. I mean, you could just do that. And so, yeah, that's just kind of what I was thinking about, because the eclipse kind of got me in some feels and got me in the mood to do some deep thought. And I was reflecting on a lot of things, and that is one of them. And I plan to make a couple more eclipse-inspired videos, because it was definitely one of those deep thought moments for me yesterday. And I learned a couple things. And I'm not going to dive into what those are just yet. I'm going to save those for other videos. Because, content. But I digress. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you were able to decipher some sort of meaning, some sort of usefulness from this video. I think it was good for me, at least. So hopefully that means it was good for you too. I'm going to take my friends and then continue wandering around a little bit. I'll probably head back because this area is kind of spooky at night. Although I do want to see that mountain, that mountain right over there. You know, maybe some cherry blossoms. Anyways, I'm getting distracted again. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date with what we got going on. Like this video if you want to show that you like it and you got any kind of enjoyment out of it whatsoever. That really helps. And since outros are not really a thing anymore, yeah, see you next time.